Uganda 24/7 YouTube channel. Please subscribe, share and comment.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Amanya nze Haji Mukiibi omusomi w'edduwa. Nkuba omulanga mwenna abali ebule n'ebweya abali emangalibi ne mashariki. Buli kimu kyonna bw'owulira nti ekyakukwatako kyagaana buli ky'okwatako emikono tekikola nja kukuyamba era nja kukukolera buli ky'oyagala. Mujje mbasomere edduwa pijja kutereera. Omuntu atasobodde kutuuka wendi nina ettogero. Ompa amannya ne ngawandiika ne ngasuula mu ttogero ne nkulombera edduwa. Ebyo byonna by'obadde olowooza byonna bijja kusimulukuka. Haji Mukiibi nsangibwa ku nnamba 0752 71 0883. Tewali kigaana kyonna nga Allah yembezi waffe.
Electing a speaker without empaka, a speaker should not have empaka.
You get it, eh?
Madam
That
Speaker,
I cannot go beyond the 5 years.
Madam Speaker, actually this country has taken legislative notice, the notice you gave to the country that in 2031 you will be out of politics.
Actually, I will be in my village.
Yes, and you don't have another...
At least I'm aware and sure that I will still be a speaker for the 5 years. This 5 years. So,
thank
Prison. OBOTH is out, is expecting a big thing. Those of us who have stolen nothing, we are back in the streets. Those who have stolen Bugolobi, they even saw the iron sheets on the roof of his cow house. Like this roofing and the cows are down there. Lugolobi Amos. He's not in prison. Some of them will be appointed ministers. So the whole thing is what? Is messy. Actually, General Bozi should start by arresting OBOTH.
We shouldn't have allowed Tayebwa to come with this political Ebola and touch OBOTH. Tayebwa is not clean. That's why today he's down with President Museven's t-shirt. I even suspect the underpan is President Museven's shirt. He's not clean.
Honorable my brother, am I that evil? Because I sit and I reflect on myself. I said, am I that evil? You are portraying me like this as if really I'm that evil? And I don't need an answer from him. I just need him to go and reflect on it. Because you make some statements about people.
There is where we had a lapse as leaders, and I wanted this opportunity to apologize to the nation on behalf of the leadership. Because there is where we had a lapse. There is where
Olunaku olwaleero ng'ennaku z'omwezi 25 omwezi ogwokutaano omwaka 2026 zinagenda okuwera ssaawa 12 ez'akawungeezi nga eggwanga lyaffe Uganda limaze okufuna sipiika agenda okulembera ababaka ba paalamenti ey'omukuzi ogw'e12 kw'ossa n'amumyuka oba muyite deputy speaker. Over the weekend ekibiina ki NRM nga kikulembeddwamu chairman w'ekibiina kino era nga ye president w'eggwanga Uganda General Yoweri Kaguta Museven bo basimbyewo omwami Jacob Maxson OBOTH ngono ye mubaka wa parliament akiikirira abantu ba Budama South era nga yabadde minister w'ensonga z'ebyokwerinda kw'ossa n'ensonga zaabo bazirwanako bw'atyo ye yendosingiddwa okujja ku kifo kino ekyobwa speaker ate ye Tayebwa abadde amyuka Anita Among naye akomyewo avuganye ku kifo kino ekyobwa deputy speaker era nga akiikiridde ekibiina kino ki National Resistance Movement. So olunaku olwaleero okulonda aba speaker lekugenda okubeera nga kukwajja naye wabaddewo olutalo olwa speaker abadde mu ntebe n'okubeera nga atwalibwa era wetwogera akadde kanondooza amaze wiiki nga namba wiiki namba eweze ng'ali ku house arrest era nga ab'ebyokwerinda okuva mu bitongole ebyenjawulo okuva mu UPDF, police, CID, SFC bakola omuyigo mu nfozi ez'enjawulo maka office n'awalala bafune ebizibiti ebibayambako okubeera nga bikakasa nti speaker ono oba former speaker abadde yenyigira mu bulyake n'obukenuzi kw'ossa n'okwagala okwegaggawazanga nga mu ngeri emenya amateeka. Kakati abaka ba NRM ababadde baagala okwesimbawo ku bifo bino omuli ekya deputy speaker kw'ossa ne speaker kennyini babadde bawera 18 okuva mu kibiina kino ki NRM wabula abamu bastepinze down olwokano ne balolekamu omwami Jacob OBOTH kwosa ne Thomas Tayebwa. Kakati Thomas Tayebwa olwamaze okubeera nga ayendosingibwa omukulembeze w'eggwanga oba nga omukulembeze w'eggwanga agamba nti genda ovuganye, bwatyo yavuddeyo ne yeetonda ku nsobi ze baakola mu kisanja kino ekiwedde oba mu parliament eyo ewedde, era bwatyo omwami ono ategeezezza nti singa yali ategedde ebintu nga bwe biteekeddwa okubeera nga bitambula oba obubaka General Kaguta Museven bwe yabawadde over the weekend nga abendoosinga bajje bavuganye ku kifo kino ajavuganye ku kifo kino ekyobwa deputy speaker mu mwaka gwa 2021 oba oliawo teyandyesimbyewo nga deputy speaker. Ono agamba nti bingi byateekeddwa okubeera nga akola era Yejusa olw'ebyo ebyagana okubeera nga bitambula bulungi, n'asuubiza nti ku mukuzi guno agenda kubeera nga akola ekyateekeddwa okubeera nga akola. Njagala omuwulire nga ayogera ebintu bino deni ate ngenda kuwa ne General Kaguta Museven Akolokose ebigambo bye yayogedde mukadde nga ayendosinga Jacob OBOTH kwosa ne deputy speaker Thomas Tayebwa. Ebyaddala byabadde directing nga bigenda ew'omuntu omu akadde kano omusibe Akolokose. Njagala mbikuwe nabyo osobola okubeera nga ate obiwulira. Ate waliwo olutalo wakati wa Odongoto kwosa ne Thomas Tayebwa, nalwo olutalo ngenda kubeera nga ndukuwa. Tayebwa yamwanukudde nkuwe n'ebigambo bya Odongoto byaze agamba nga omwami ono Thomas Tayebwa. Naye njagala tutandikire ku nsonga ya Thomas Tayebwa okubeera nga yeetondera ensi ku ebyo ebitagenda bulungi.
I don't need more than 1 hour of reform because I only need to follow processes. I think there is where we had a lapse as leaders, and I wanted this opportunity to apologize to the nation on behalf of the leadership, because there is where we had a lapse. There is where we didn't put some break. You know, we went on a pedestal and we went beyond. So I really want to apologize to the nation over what went wrong. And I do believe that working together and without blaming anyone, but focusing on where we are going to change that institution in the shortest possible period.
What is your message for them now that they have stood down for you?
Yes, my message is that thank you for showing the unity. This is the NIM way. You know, I have listened to very many lectures from the president, but the lecture he gave us in SEC on Friday really touched me deeply. And he repeated it today. That lecture has made me really rethink on the issues I usually pursue. The question of what, why, and how. Then once you answer that question, you come to the one of who. Now, if I had gotten that message even very, very well, I don't think I would have offered myself in 2021. Because most of the times we move when it's about me. Me, it's my chance, it's my time, it's my what. But now I was very, very patient. By the way, when all these controversies happened and I was engaging with several leaders, I told them, I said, look, I don't want to be a problem. I would rather sit aside. Okay? I was extremely okay with it. Some of the leaders consulted me on who can even replace me. And I gave names. And I was at peace with that. Because I'm also talented on the business side, where I've been for very, very many years. But then the leaders came and said, no, there is a problem. So we have a question of what, of why and how. And so Tayebwa, you can help us address the question of who. That's how I came in. I didn't want, because I've seen some people have sent me messages, comrades really writing some of the things that are unpalatable.
Ebyo byebigambo bya Thomas Tayebwa agamba mu musonyiwe ebyo byonna byonna ebyakola bitya ebyasoba agenda kubeera nga akola atya ng'abitereeza. Okitegedde? Kakati wabaddewo olutalo omwami Odongoto ono yaliko omubaka mu parliament abadde asiba ku mutimbagano ng'agamba nti General Muhoozi bw'abanga ayagala bali banguzi aleme kunyiga Anita Among yekka asookere ku Jacob OBOTH olw'ensonga nti yali ku lisiti y'amabaati oba kwabo ababba amabaati kyokka ng'ate akadde kano yali mu kubeera endorsed nga speaker oba ajja avuganye ku kifo ky'obwa speaker. N'agamba ne Thomas Tayebwa naye tali kiriini tatuukiridde era ababiri bano bateekeddwa okubeera nga nabo banoonyerezebwako naye si kunyigiriza Anita Among yekka. Ye Odongo otagamba nti bano ababiri tebasaanidde na kwesimbawo mu bifo ebyo bye baagala okubeera nga beesimbawo. Njagala nkuwe awo omwami ono Odongo oto then ate oluvannyuma nzije nkuwe Thomas Tayebwa ng'ayanukula omwami ono. Naye kansooke nkubuuzeeko omukutu oli ku Uganda 24/7 video gimperekaleko giwa kale kigiyambako okutambula netuuka ne koyina gwe tanaba kubanga etuukako. Wiiki mpya lunaku lwa Mande tutandise bupya. Nsaba nnyo Mukama Katonda abateremu omukisa mu ebyo byonna bye mugenda okubeera nga mutuusaako engalo oba bye muli mu kutuusaako engalo akadde kano. Abali mu ggwanga Uganda njagala mukimanye nti mbaagala nnyo we zinaagenda okuweerera ssaawa 12 nga tufunye speaker wa parliament kwosa ne deputy speaker. Anyway, baganda bange abali ebweru w'eggwanga mukimanye nti mbaagala nnyo era nsiima nnyo okubeera nga ku mukutu guno mubeerangako. Njagala mbawe omwami ono Odongo oto abannyonnyole ku nsonga ya Thomas Tayebwa kwosa ne Jacob OBOTH.
Prison. OBOTH is out, is expecting a big thing. Those of us who have stolen nothing, we are back in the streets. Those who have stolen Bugolobi, they even saw the iron sheets on the roof of his cow house. Like this roofing and the cows are down there. Lugolobi Amos. He's not in prison. Some of them will be appointed ministers. So the whole thing is what? Is messy. Actually, General Muhoozi should start by arresting OBOTH. You just arrest for me OBOTH, I will join PLU tomorrow. Because his name, he received 300 iron sheets. I can bring the photocopy. OBOTH is involved in the iron sheets saga. Today he's being adored as if he's the most cleanest character. So how do you explain that? Anita Among was involved in the iron sheets saga. I saw Sabiti returning the iron sheets in Namamve. So today Anita is wrong, OBOTH is not wrong. Amos Lugolobi is outside, Agnes Nandutu is down in the yellow uniform deep in Luzera prison. So you just don't understand even what is going on.
It's political Ebola and touch with OBOTH.
I beg your pardon?
We shouldn't have allowed Tayebwa to come with this political Ebola and touch OBOTH. Tayebwa is not clean. That's why today he's down with President Museven's t-shirt. I even suspect the underpan is President Museven's shirt. He's not clean. Even the flyer carrying his nomination papers is also President Museven's shirt. Because he's as guilty as he looks. So he's trying to be more yellow than the founders of the yellow. He's trying to be more holier than the Pope, yet he's a Sabbath Christian. So he's not clean. He's actually Tayebwa. This is political science. Tayebwa is more dirty than Anita. But why is he being shielded? You see, when we are going to senior one, I was in a seminary. A seminary, you have to be celibate. You have to be a virgin. But there were those who came when they were old, they had already lost their virginity, and they were spoiling the young ones. They would tell stories of how they would date girls. So I see a situation where Tayebwa is going to start showing the way for OBOTH. That this thing of how as Uganda is not reliable, you get what you can, is going to start showing OBOTH certain path. And we shall all lose it. We shall all lose it, as a country. So he's the wrong person for that office. He has been maintained there for tribal reasons. They should have got any other person whose hand is not tainted. When Anita was getting $5,000 allowance for going out of the country, 20 million a night, Tayebwa was getting 19 million a night. Did he report to the nearest police station? Did he? He was a partner in crime. So today we are seeing a criminal being nominated to be the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. That is impunity. And the warning they have to take, Ugandans are not sleeping. We are not sleeping. A thief is being promoted. Those who are not thieves like us are at the backstage. This impunity is totally not acceptable. These records right from Makera University, when he was on the board, he has a long track record. They have been doing these things together with Anita. Today now Anita is in the hole, Tayebwa is brought to breathe. This is not fair. And if the God of Abraham and Jacob would listen to people, these are the people like Tayebwa should be struck by lightning. Because it's not fair. You commit the same offense, you are taught feasors, and then for you are out and dry. Just because you are Munyankole. This is a republic, this is not a monarchy. Why are you separating Ugandans? So it is
Omwami Odongo Tonga agamba nti ababiri bano tebali kirini. Thomas Tayebwa agamba yafiisizaayo ku budde n'asindikira omwami ono obubaka. N'amubuuza naye ddala ndi mubi nnyo bwe ntyo.
Sent my brother Odongo to a message asking him that, right, honorable my brother, am I that evil? Because I sit and I reflect on myself. I said, am I that evil? You are portraying me like this as if really I'm that evil? And I don't need an answer from him. I just need him to go and reflect on it. Because you make some statements about people. Like I think was it Shakespeare telling Julius Caesar that he who takes my money takes nothing but trash. But he who takes my name or destroys my name takes that which is nothing to him but everything to me. Okay? Some of these people know us. They know how we've been. But the advent of social media that has come, where people are looking for views and are looking for followers, then after reaching hundreds of thousands of followers, they start commercializing, is going to destroy us. You talk things about a person when you know that you are lying in your own heart. But I forgive them because they are comrades, and I think I will look for them. We have coffee and we talk about these things. You might never know I might be that evil and I need to reform. I shouldn't just dismiss them outrightly. But sometimes it goes beyond. So
oyo ye Thomas Tayebwa nga yanukula omwami Odongo Oto. General Kaguta Museven bwe yabadde ayogerako eri bannakibiina ki NRM nga awandiddusu ku babiri bano okuli Jacob OBOTH kw'ossa ne Thomas Tayebwa alina ebigambo byayogedde naye nga bw'obiwuliriza obulungi abyolekeza Anita Among. Kasooke tubiwulire then ate nzije nkwongereyo.
Misusing their chance. First of all, with the wrong politics of identity, politics of religion, politics of tribes, and gender chauvinism. With the NRM, ever since we came, and when we were fighting, we have been fighting against that bad politics, which was a curse to the independence generation. And many of our leaders listen to us. They don't push that wrong politics so much. But there is one problem, still ideological. The problem of understanding the purpose of politics. What is politics for? Ever since the 1960s, we've been guiding those whom we get a chance to talk to that politics should be what is to be done first and foremost. What is to be done, why, and how. What is to be done, why, and how. In other words, you start with the diagnosis. So I thank you for agreeing to our proposals, electing a speaker without empaka. A speaker should not have empaka. abawagira speaker, abatawagira speaker. We said the empaka is what in Luo? Anyeke. What is it? Anywega. Anywega Marach.
Your Excellency, it is Anywena.
Anywena. We don't want Anywena in the issue of speaker and deputy speaker. It should be by consensus, not by voting and fighting and competing and mobilizing and lobbying. That's not how the speaker should be. So I congratulate you. I thank you for agreeing with us.
Ebyo byebigambo General Kaguta Museven byayogedde nga akutira bannakibiina ki NRM. Naye bw'owuliriza ebigambo bino, ani abadde ayagala okutambuliza ebyobufuzi ku ddiini oba ebyobukulembeze ku ddiini? Waliyo abadde tava wa paapa. Ekyo kimu. Ani abadde akozesa empaka mu bukulembeze oba mu kifo kino eky'obwa sipiika? Mwena mumumanyi. Ani abadde awulirwa nti agulirira ababaka asigale ku ntebe eyo? Mwena mumumanyi. Nejjukira bwe nali nkolera emboozi ya Anita Among ku ntandikwa eri nga bamusibidde mu maka ge, waliwo pulaani y'okubeera nti ono agenda kubeera under house arrest paka nga Jacob OBOTH amaze okulondebwa n'okulayira n'alayira. Olondooza kwe kuddamu okulabikako eri bannansi. Olunaku olwaleero uzinagenda okweyasa 12 tugenda kubeera nga tumaze okufuna speaker w'eggwanga Uganda kw'ossa ne deputy speaker abagenda okulembera parliament ey'omukuzi ogw'e12 mu ggwanga lyaffe Uganda. Era wenjogera akadde kano emikolo gigenda maaso. Wali eri ekoolo General Kaguta Museven amaze okutuuka, ab'ekitongole ky'abalamuzi kw'ossa n'abakungu ab'enjawulo okuteekateeka omukolo guno okulaba nga ate gugenda maaso ate era guggwe bulungi. Uganda 24/7 gwe mukutu kwoli, nzikiriza nkusiibulire wano ngende kunoonyeza amawulire amalala mangi. Akuume atakuumira mpeera. Mweraba.